Hello and welcome to 4 Power 2 Balance Time to Hit Big Season. This is the second round and it's between ThirdFeather and Dead FPS and the Dial-Up kit. Here on the bottom we have ThirdFeather with Wacky, which is Lingus, Fellinger, Fel, you know him, and the Aqua player, that's like actually me. And the Aqua player was starting with the Rapture. I hate casting myself, so this will be really unusual. While the teammate here is starting with the Icon. The other team spawning here is Lady Haha, known as Davy, and Koi, normally known as an Advent player. Now he has chosen a Vasari, and we will see what they have in mind with that. So this map is Scrambler, probably the most balanced map in the game, at least after the rich planets are not including city planets anymore, because at some point you had like here a city planet and here a gas giant. And the team with the city planet was slightly favored here. So glad they changed that, so the map is balanced quite again. But it's still a very high variance map. You have like a lot of relics in the starting areas. You have a fair planet here with a relic that's always there. And we also see some differences regarding the expansion. While me and Fel decided to go for this asteroid first, Fel is going for the ice planet now.
Civilian research complete.
Koi grabbed the backline asteroid, while Davy is jumping back to his home world and now claiming his backline colonies. So what else do we see? We see the Akan from Fel. We also see a 1-3 from Davy, a 1-1 from Koi, and a 1-3 from me. That's quite unusual. Normally I go for 3-1, but this time it seems I had something in mind.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
But so far not anything unusual. We have the Pirate Miner faction here, which is something Fel is probably gladly taking, because as tech primacy you get quite the benefits when pirates are online. You start with them enabled from the beginning, and you can make peace with them in the later tiers. So far I'm still not seeing anything unusual. What are the Vasari players up to? We have a nano assembly factory, so not... We have a second nano assembly factory, so no capship action from Davy. And Koi is also building some skirmishers. So we don't see many capital ships here.
Civilian structure complete.
Just skirmishers helping for expanding.
Civilian structure complete. Empire research complete. Let the bidding commence.
So here's the first auction with one influence point on Koi. Me putting one there. Fel not having one. And Davy might be putting one there. It's probably quite close if they get something.
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
The other two minor factions we have are the Pranas, who got the icon from the Aluxians nowadays.
Planet lockdown complete.
Let's see if Davy is putting money on here.
Colonizable planet. Empire research complete.
Nope.
Civilian structure complete. No bid.
Ooh, put two in there. Winning bits. Did Koi just get the research in time to get more influence points, and now he collected it? Ah, that's quite interesting. Good timing here from Koi. Probably planned that ahead. The first auction is like 1 and 2 timings. Quite a bit of fleet here from the Aqua player, clearing out that ice planet. Meanwhile, Fel is fighting the corvettes here with the Akan. And so far, much is going on. We see that we have like a little bit of variation in the planets. We have barren planets on the Vasari side. They probably take that quite well. While we have Vulcan and Ice on the ThirdFeather side, with a crystalline as a rich and a desert as a rich for the Vasaris. Advent sure loves desert planets for just easy and fast research, but this time this is not gonna happen. Oh, we see a second capital from the Aqua player, a mothership coming to the Vulcan. You probably saw me doing that already once or twice, that I'm splitting up my fleet between here and there. This is probably the plan here too. Now we see some defenders from Davy. 1-3 on Fel, 3-3 on Davy. Getting regenerative shields, really good upgrade for the corvettes, because then you can't really focus them down. Oh, we also have Tozurax already researched, so we might see some raiders here.
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
Any major things here? Koi is greeding a lot and is going for Canrax and beam lasers. Beam laser upgrade early on helps with the expansion, because all capital ships have like those big beams that deal like lots of damage. So if you like upgrade this over this, then it's for cap ship expansion. So that probably means Koi is not going to aggress me anytime soon. Meanwhile, my mothership is clearing out this Vulcan. And what's my main fleet going to do? Going to the crystalline.
Scouts have discovered a colonizable planet.
Fel at 160, still doesn't have the pirates, it's researching them, so. Now at the last planet in his pocket. Quite out of position. If Davy would be a little bit closer, that might be dangerous.
A new colony has been founded.
What's our last intel? 2 minutes ago? Nah, that's probably okay-ish. But we are building autocannons over here.
Military structure complete.
So Koi is now on his ice planet. That's like the choke point here. And it's going for even more tech here. So Koi really going for the aggressive. Here you also see one of my first turrets from the Pranas. And still quite the calm game. Everyone is expanding, hoping their late game gets online. Any other big researches? 1-3 on me, 1-3 on Fel, 3-3 on Davy. Ping here.
Exploratory nanites have found exotic resources. Planet item.
So we have the pirates online.
An artifact has been discovered by our nanites. We are ready to exploit its potential. Exploratory nanites have found
Got an
exotic resources.
artifact for Davy with 200 fleet supply. He probably gladly takes that. This crystalline is taking a bit of damage from those 3 bombing frigates.
Warfare research complete. Civilian structure complete.
Rapture hitting level 5 now. Deep into the armor.
Empire research
No shield burst so
complete.
far.
Civilian structure complete.
Defense upgrade complete.
Oh,
Hostility
doch,
research
Shira's
complete.
already researched.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
No, this is not going down here. So decent play by the Aqua player. This is also cleared up. And now Koi is sitting with a lot of fleet here and some defenses. He could probably just jump and give me a miserable time.
Done and dusted.
So we see the Pranas joining the crystalline planet here to help me clear this last gigantic cruiser. Fel is on the way to his ice planet, the choke point. Davy is clearing out this desert for his team. Still didn't get his choke point. Or is he? No.
Our
Still a
fleet is
calm
under
game.
attack.
You don't see any additional caps, but you see a lot of Tozrak Raiders, 15 queued up total. Koi is going to military 4 slowly.
Structure complete.
Let's see what he's doing here.
Complete.
Done and dusted.
Maybe he's getting like
Exploratory
Kotovas for now,
nanites
but
have found exotic
is he rushing a Titan or
resources.
something?
Logistics upgrade complete. Planet item online.
Are we aware
Civilian
what's happening
structure
here?
complete.
We see that this planet isn't taken. We see that Koi is gathering
Military research complete.
his choke point. Also that he's like building up defenses and good protective fleet. So we actually have a good angle on attacking here this planet before Davy sets up defenses there.
Structure complete. Pirates are raiding one of our planets.
So we have a pirate raid incoming.
Military structure complete.
Now they are going for that ice planet. For those
Carrier at the ready.
oh, a carrier. Another capture for Team ThirdFeather. That's quite a bit of supply we have over here. Oh, Fel is jumping in, seeing the early engagement possibility.
Done and
And some raiders are gathering on this planet. Maybe to sneak in. Davy's probably hiding them because he doesn't want to show that we have to deal with them soon. But Fel jumped early enough to see them going to the asteroid.
Our fleet is under
So we
attack.
see some fighting here. Some defenders, probably pretty good versus the kobolds. But we also have the pirates and then some Gardas. Fel is really prepared. Solid play like always,
Civilian
I have to say.
Pirates are raiding one of our planets.
Davy Butt could secure this planet, but the Archon is already bombing it. So we see the raiders flying by. So the thing about raiders for attack, it's a bit hard to clear them because Gardas are really good against them, but they're rather slow, so they keep them pretty much in line. So the fight looks not bad. Oh, here comes the Tempest. Now it looks good for ThirdFeather. But those Tempests are probably needed in the backline to protect from the raiders. Oh, Koi is also jumping in. Helping his teammate. Okay, yes. My fleet is going away to deal with the raiders. While Fel got quite a lot of kills on those defenders. Without losing too much, I see all the pirates still up and running there.
Time to bid.
So the Tozrak raiders are running away. Also had to deal with the pirate raid right now. But defenses are already up, so Sova carrier is also here. So that is not the biggest issue. The Raptor also can probably steal one.
Complete.
Yeah, 3 charges already. The Tozrak raiders really need to be taken care now.
Purchase. No refunds.
So there's the Tempest fleet on me. If Koi wouldn't have jumped in time, we would probably had to attack there with like at least the Rapture and like the Javelins or whatever I
Faction has claimed
took
the
from
middle
them,
market. Let this be a
from the militias.
next time pay up.
but with Koi being ready to fight, we can't like really fight defenders and skirmishers without the Tempests, and the Tempests are like needed on Fel's homeworld to defend the raiders, and it's quite a bit of raiders, so Davy invested a little bit on it. What Davy is doing is taking up now too, finishing his work here on the desert planet together with the Pranas helping him out, which is the right thing to do. Because now we are like, okay, stuck on those choke points while dealing with the raiders that are like becoming a little bit annoying here. And Koi also is going for something big here. He's researching the command ship. So a command ship rush instead of a Titan rush. That's quite a possibility because, well, Titans need Quanium, and for Quanium you need a lot of income. But command ships doesn't require Quanium anymore. So that's a possibility here. A possibility Koi is going to explore. So the pirate galleon is also keeping us busy while the enemy is stacking up. Meanwhile, I'm sitting still at 1-3, barely getting anything here on the economic side. 1-3 for Fel 2, or, well, rushed out offensive plan didn't work out here.
Warfare research tier complete.
And now we are on the back line, defending versus the pirate galleon and the raiders, while the enemies are like taking up to the big ships. Yeah.
Civilian structure complete.
So the Rapture is also not the slowest capital ship, probably one of the fastest actually. So he can keep up with most of the other ships here. And the raiders are like not a big deal. Even so they cost us a lot of time, they don't cost us a lot of resources. So that's like something. But the time is all they need to take up. We're seeing them building up slowly. Still a bit of defense. They are gathering their last little colonies here and there, while we are busy dealing with the raiders and the pirate galleon, and are not claiming our last colonies. Meanwhile, a second mothership sits on this Vulcan planet, ready to defend it. Koi is also gathering his forces there, so a little standoff. Last raiders are cleared here. Pirate galleon is chilling, but some pirates are coming, but nothing that is not be taken care of.
Warfare research complete.
So Koi got the command ship queued up. Well, let's see what he's going to do with it. Is this Vulcan good protected? Well, 2 Gauss, 3 Gauss, that's not a whole lot, 1 factory. So some pirates are doing some damage here. Rapture is killing this galleon together with the Tempests. And Tempests are the main force of my fleet right now. This is not a good thing when you are facing like a 600 durability unit. Oh, we see some fight here. Fel is making the move. With quite a few Canrax. And some skirmishers, but not a huge amount. The forces look quite even.
Our fleet is under attack.
Yeah. And Fel sees that he's not going to get a lot of things out of here. The Arcan and the Sova are like, at least in the cap ship department, in the advantage. But
Our fleet is under attack.
cap ships are quite bad versus Canrax. It's good that the number is not that high, so he can easily deal with the missiles at least, but he's not going to do a lot of
Shields
ship
down.
kills.
Repeat, shields down. Time to bid.
So
Place
the
them up.
galleon is defeated and is getting claimed together with some of the research stations. Fel is still at 2-3. Davy is at 6-6, gathering up some economy soon. Koi is at 3-10. Ed is jumping in on the Vulcan.
Hostility
With me was just about to tack up to 3-6. So yeah, I see some planklers, skirmishers, sorry. Old German name is still in my head. And I see this big Zulrak Titan. So what is he doing?
Be a lesson. Next time, pay up.
Okay, so I see this now. Plasma Nova Generator is like dealing good damage on those skirmishers, which are getting kited by the Tempests. Into the defenses, the few I put on here. Well, it's probably enough to deal with this, it's just the command ship that's like really unkillable. Skirmishers are going to die here probably, at least quite a few. Focusing the Canrax because I'm not up on the PD. Rather going for Illuminators right now, which is something I like to do, but probably not the right thing in many cases. But in this it's quite good because I only face like 3 Canrax. Giranta is also joining, so that makes the battle quite hard now. Because like 2 motherships and a bunch of Tempests are not going to do anything versus this amount of fleet. Especially the high durability targets. The turrets are quite good, but they're not all of things here. Right now it's just about surviving for the Aqua player. Koi with the big command ship rush, giving this mothership especially a hard time. It's good on shield, but is getting focused on the Canrax. Yes. So the smaller vessels are going down like they are supposed to be against the Tempest. Ooh, some ships are coming in from Davy too. Meanwhile, Fel tried to attack into this, but saw that it wasn't the best idea. So small ships coming from Davy. Meanwhile, my forces are getting crushed slowly but surely. Tempests are not the most durable unit. They got a Pierce upgrade, but not a durability or health pool upgrade or something like that. But the Pirate Galleon is here, even so still low on life. And regarding low of lives, this mothership is also going down here slowly. Just got a shield burst off and now it's into crippled hull. And it's probably dying. Yes. Meanwhile, this egg is also getting slowly killed, but it's like really slowly. There's no radiance, there's no illuminators, and here we have a Giranta here who's like just able to heal this. So the command ship also got level 2, and now the terrorize ability is online. So this fleet looks more decent right now with the Pirate Galleon and the Rapture. The Rapture is also level 6. But yeah, this is a brutal force here, not going to do much. Devastator is coming, another Giranta is here. The ships from Davy are like dealing with the buildings. And all I can do is like kiting around this planet. So the Tempests are good versus the skirmishers. And also the Rapture is level 6. Oh, we saw the Malice on here. And Plasma Nova Generators are coming in. Davy is respecting that and goes out of the fire. So those skirmishers will live. But this Malice at least took them out of the gravity well and give me some room to breathe against this attack. The Shiranta is low, the egg is also a bit low. Maybe we get a kill on the Shiranta here, like the return kill for the mothership. But the high pierce units are missing. And the Shiranta lives
Completion confirmed.
to tell the story. Fel was joining in with some kobolds, but a little too late. And is now also losing them on the pirates. That's painful. Do they make it out alive? Well, those things are quite durable. Holy shit. I thought about them, okay, they are just going to die now. Okay, a few are dying, but the majority is going out alive. So, now we see another attack from Davy on the ice planet, using his time window. That Fel was not there, because he jumped with a few kobolds to my side. So, what is Davy's fleet? 700 supply, we started building oppressors, already has 10. So oppressors are quite good versus kobolds and shuriken and pirates. Everything smaller than a cap, basically, with their 300 pierce weapons. And Fel also doesn't have a lot of pierce to deal with it. You saw the Aqua fleet joining in. So he's focusing down the oppressors. Not sure if this is the right move. I mean, the Canrags are like not doing much. The missiles are puffing down here, so the PD is at least working for Fel. He stole 2 oppressors, and together with the defense he's able to hold this. 700 supply, 400 for Koi, 400 for me, and 400 for Fel. So Davy is now heavily in the supply lead. Didn't push this further. Probably the right call, because this is quite heavily defended. And we are in the stalemate phase of Scrambler, where you can't really engage those planets, but some of the other planets are becoming new choke points, which makes this map quite fun. So, Fel defended it, is now getting up Harkas and deep core mining some ecotechs. Quite important things, actually. But things you rather want earlier, not at like 40 minutes. So, Davy sitting at 6.6, just outproducing everyone here. Koi at 310, getting his research up and running. More supply for him will be opening up.
Civilian structure complete.
So now I gathered this asteroid finally. This is still in the backline. It's like one of those things, like similar to Scrambler. Oh, see a pirate going into Koi's territory, where you have to like deal with this lost colony, even though you want to fight and expand in other directions.
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
So this pirate galleon is not going to do much here, other than joining Koi's fleet, apparently.
You twisted me arm.
Yeah. So about Koi's command ship. His first ability is Nano Culling. Which deals damage in a big AoE. The second ability is Terrorize, which kinda mana burns when the enemy is using abilities. So really good versus like advent ships, because they love abilities. So some raiders here from Davy. We're sitting on this Prentice thing. The pirate galleon is causing at least a little bit of trouble, or at least a bit of attention, leaving this planet now undefended. But with this fleet of not much things it's not going to do.
The enemy.
Okay, because most of my fleet is going to be here to defend this ice planet against the onslaught. It's still mostly Tempest for the Aqua player,
Mining upgrade complete.
and slowly getting up to Illuminators.
Racer bid.
First acute now. Quite late at 50 minutes, but it is what it is. When the aggression failed and the economy is bad, tech is coming late too. 500 supply from me, 500 on Fel. This is matched by about 1000 from Davy alone.
Has engaged the
The economy is really paying off here,
fleet has engaged the enemy.
and now it's
Civilian structure complete.
going to break this here. It's quite doing some action, just taking care of the pirate galleon it seems. So we have like quite the even fight basically on the fleet supply, but we have defenses here up, which are getting shredded by those raiders. See the money flowing in for Davy.
Empire research
Davy's playing it
complete.
rather cautious,
No
right so.
shields.
Knows he can just trade a few of his ships and then just reproduce them. Yeah, Tempests are dealing good work on those Tozorak raiders. Quite good that we don't have to deal with it without them. Do we have a malice used so far? No. Just waiting on it. Most of the raiders are killed. Even though we got a lot of killing, Davy is still going up in supply, so his production and economy is quite well. Yeah, still shooting down some of the ships. We'll probably push again once he has built most of the ships again up, which are like gathering here already.
Sorted.
So even though Davy lost some ships there, it doesn't really hurt him at all. It's more or less giving us something to do and focus on instead of just building up economy and tech up. So Koivi's still on 3. Koi's still on 310, me on 3.6 for now. Fel also on 3.6. Probably not going to change much anytime soon with the slow economy and tech. So yeah, Davy still one capital ship, but is able to build up to 1500 fleet supply, and he's building it up fast. Koi at 550. He's bringing in all the cap ships.
Has engaged the enemy.
So we have like two different approaches, a cruiser fleet for Davy and a capital fleet for Koi. Meanwhile,
Commerce
still the
upgrade
3
complete.
cap ships and the pirate galleon on Aqua's side. Quite a mix of ships, but nothing in huge numbers outside of Tempests.
Civilian structure complete.
And Fel is having quite a bit of Gauss frigates, which are like needed versus Koi's fleet. And also not too bad versus Cordovas, as long as they are not getting focused by the Cordovas. Cordovas shred them really fast. And also the Gauss doesn't have that much range compared to like the Javelins, so the Cordovas can close in quite fast. So we are standing off here. No fleet on this side, except for 300 supply from me. So if they want to double us anytime soon,
Civilian
that
structure
would cause trouble. Even though we have some defenses on here. But also, this crystalline is slowly becoming a choke point. So Pirate Galleon is doing some trouble, but will be getting cleared. Yes, quite a stalemate.
Civilian research complete.
Nice little feature with the white flag that he's giving up. Oh, that's a scary fleet. Almost at maximum.
Time time to bid. Place am I.
And also this thing is a scary thing. Is Koi getting any Quanium anytime soon? No. He just wants to win it with the big bad command ship. And now they are gathering on that Vulcan planet. The third ability is Shield Restore.
Behold my mastery of phase space.
And the ulti is... I have no idea about this ship.
Let this be a lesson. Next time, pay up.
So it channels and disrupts the whole gravity well. For the enemy, so the enemy can barely deal damage at all. Like that's like half the damage is reduced, which is like the Ankylon ulti basically, or at least the old Ankylon ulti from the since Rebellion. So yeah, coming the cap ships. Another Shiranta is joining on the ice planet, probably jumping over this, and they are getting ready for an attack. Standard supply, but really just cap ships, high quality. I wonder why he's not getting like any items on this ship, or any ship at all. But he probably has reasons for this. What do we see on the other side? 700. Getting Illuminators count up to like 14. But here comes the jump. 600 for Phalingus. This at least looks like it can match some of the fleet within the defense.
Military structure complete.
But some of the fleet is not coming, it's all of the fleet that's coming. So let me check on the Rapture, because the Malice is like the biggest ability here. Even so with the command ship on the field. So what are we going to do here? So we are teasing them into the defenses, kinda kiting them, but the Vasari is like quite fast. And so we have to fight them at some point, but not before Armistice is up. No phase resonance for either. So Rapture is getting in position. Armistice is still here. Meanwhile, the other half of the fleet is coming in to fight. Okay, here's the Malice on the Canrex. Just a few Canrex, but they will probably die rather fast. But the main issue are more like the big ships, the Cortovas, the high durability targets. So the Canrex are getting feared away. But the Aken is getting chased by the skirmishers and the Cortovas and all the big cap ships. Not making it out, so that's like a big loss here. Quite already. Canrex are dealt with. So now it's just the big durability targets. The Illuminators are coming in together with two motherships. But now they are focusing the Rapture. God of the Malice is a bit tanky, but doesn't have any capture items either. Running for the life. Teasing into the defense. Rapture level 6 also dead. So another big loss for ThirdFeather. Meanwhile, Davy is taking up to tier 4 with all the points. We have a Radiance. Finally, some ships that can deal with cap ships. Good thing that they have a lot of them, and I don't have a lot of Radiances. So we're still trying to deal with like everything that is being thrown at us. Shiranta's barely getting damage with this low amount of DPS coming. Tempest can barely do anything with the Cordovas. Should probably focusing the skirmishers instead, but they are probably not the biggest threat here. The biggest threat is like this red capital fleet, causing most of the trouble. One Shiranta is crippled. Tempests are getting shredded by the Cordovas. Holy shit, that was a lot of DPS. Now the fire is changing. It's like so much fleet, I don't even know what to focus here. Should I kill the Shiranta? Should I kill the Cordovas? And yeah, that's GG. Quite a game. Barely having an answer versus high durability targets like cap ships, command ship, and the Cordovas. Hope you enjoyed this game, and see you in the next